Yo, what up? What's poppin'? Back at it again with another hip hop related video. And I was just wanting to chat with y'all. I got a question for y'all because when it comes down to the independent music scene, the underground hip hop scene, the underground rap scene, this is where all of the talent is at. This is where all of the gifted rappers are at. This is where you'll hear real hip hop. This is where you'll hear real rap. I'm underground. But I just got a question for y'all because I'm pretty sure, like a lot of y'all, including myself, were probably thinking that maybe this artist would be a good fit for this artist's label since Funk Volume had ended. But I just got a question. Was Dax not dope enough to be signed to Undercover Prodigy with Hopsin? Yeah, my fellow Hopsin fans, my fellow Dax fans, let's chat. Let's have a discussion about this. When it comes down to the independent music scene, being an independent artist like Hopsin with his label Undercover Prodigy after Funk Volume had ended, do y'all feel that Dax probably wasn't really like dope enough to be signed to Undercover Prodigy? Because before a lot of people were saying that Hopsin was corny, and people, be saying that Dax is corny too. And I did two diss tracks on Dax. I actually mentioned this in the diss track I Can Be Your Ghostwriter about him not being dope enough to be signed to Hopsin. But yeah, do y'all feel that when it comes down to Undercover Prodigy? Because Hopsin, he's still like looking to sign artists to his label Undercover Prodigy, but you see, with the two songs that Hopsin and Dax did together, You're Worth It and You Should Have Known, like, what was Dax just not really dope enough to be signed to Undercover Prodigy? Let's have a discussion about this. I'm gonna give you my answer like I do as always. Do I feel that Dax wasn't really dope enough to be signed to Undercover Prodigy? Well, I mean, yeah, from what it looks like, because that's the thing. I'm pretty sure like a lot of you probably saw this because when Dax, I think he had came out with one of the Joker series songs, and yeah, the Joker, that's one of my favorite songs by Dax. That's one of my favorite tracks by Dax. Like, the music video for the song The Joker and the song in general, The Joker, is actually pretty fire. Like, Dax is showing off his fast rapping, but that's the thing about it. Hopsin had actually called Dax out for copying off of him because Hopsin had like in his music video for the song Picasso, yeah, he was saying that Dax had copied off of him, and Hopsin had called him out for that because, yeah, when it comes down to the music industry, when it comes down to the rap game, it doesn't make a difference if it's mainstream or underground. Yeah, like when it comes down to artists copying from another artist or biting from another artist, it can kind of slow down the other artist's growth. That's why it's very important to be unique and just have your own style. Because with me as a rap artist, I'm unique. I have my own style. And like I said before, there's nobody that can rap like me. I mean, you can't rap like me. So yeah, see that right there was already like a red flag. You know what I mean? Because yeah, like Dax, with him being independent and he copying from another independent artist, and you see when it comes down to the YouTube rap scene, Dax has been dissed by a lot of YouTube rappers. I'm not the only one that dissed Dax. There's a lot of other rappers on YouTube that dissed Dax. Crypt dissed Dax, but Crypt and Dax, they cool now. A rapper named Mark Battles dissed Dax. Grizzy Hendrix dissed Dax. But I mean, Grizzy Hendrix, he's not a YouTube rapper though. Like Grizzy Hendrix, he's an indie artist, but same thing with Crypt. Crypt is an indie artist, but it just seems that like on YouTube, they like to use that they like to put that label on them, but at the end of the day, they're mainly independent artists. Yeah, High Res the rapper had dissed Dax, you know what I mean? But yeah, like I never seen Dax get dissed by like so many rappers, like bro. And then he had came out with the whack ass rappers series because I remember like on Instagram, he was like talking about saying something about like he wasn't feeling good, like his body was turning blue and stuff, and trying to act like there was something actually wrong with him and like he went to the doctors, but there was nothing really wrong with Dax. He just did that to promote, to do like the promotion for the whack ass rappers too. And I think that's the reason why a lot of other rappers had dissed him, because there were people on Instagram that was thinking that there was something actually wrong with him and there wasn't. So yeah, like yeah, Dax, it just seems that he wasn't really dope enough to sign to Undercover Prodigy with Hopsin, because when it comes down to signing to an indie label, major label, as an artist that's on the come up, you gotta have that hunger. You gotta have that drive. You gotta have that hunger in your eyes. You know what I mean? Like they say, hard work beats talent. And I'm not saying that Dax doesn't work hard. I mean, Dax, he does work hard. Dax is pretty consistent as an independent artist. And Hopsin, I'm gonna do that for another video. I'm gonna do that for another video. But yeah, Dax is pretty consistent for an independent artist. Like for him to do like his stuff on TikTok and have like these, he does like a mega remix of this of his songs, and he has like artists that he finds on TikTok. He'll add them to the mega remix, and he pretty much gives those artists on TikTok an opportunity to be heard. And I feel like that's a good thing. So but yo, it just seems to me Dax just he just wasn't really dope enough to be signed to Hopsin. But yeah, my fellow Hopsin fans, my fellow Dax fans, let's chat. Let's have a discussion about this. Do y'all feel that Dax wasn't really dope enough to be signed to Undercover Prodigy with Hopsin? Let's have a discussion about this. Don't forget, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell on my channel, comment, share, like the video. Love y'all.